right. So we're going live. We got lights. We got camera. Hello. We got sound. What's going on? Holy ones. You are this guard. We are coming into this guard, yes. Waka, yes. Machutas. I miss you guys. How you doing? It's been a interesting month, you would say. And it will just continue to progress in this awakening, yes? What is this path to enlightenment? Okay? Transforming you, your life from within. Because most of us are trained, yes, to look outside instead of inside. We're taught, we're trained that there's something wrong with us. We're horrible, we're terrible, something. So now that takes on your identity. Holy ones. Machiwa. Hokoye, the path to enlightenment. You will understand inside yourself God. You will find yourself Christ. The true meaning, according to this Ashiana Dean, okay, because we talk about her and her Voyager's information, but much, much more, okay? We go into different workshops of hers, and we're actually going to be trying to teach that hopefully soon. I just have a full palette. I'm just doing best I can as fast as I can. So I'm cranking the videos out, but I want to do bigger projects in the background. So little by little, I'm going to have a big project complete, you know. So I'm always working. So that's another factor. But I'm so glad you guys are here with me. It's just a beautiful inner peace. Okay, this is grace from the Guardians, who we specifically call the Guardian Alliance, and these are the ones that we're working with the Blue Flame, Holy Elohai speakers coming. We're speaking hello from this Blue Flame, Machiwa. You connect to these people, to this principle of Christ, of this 12th dimensional, you would say the 12 tribes, yes. So that is reference to genetics, DNA template, and you have potential 12 strands, yes. But in this world, we only have 3 activated. Some of you have more, and that's what you call a starseed. Because hello, realize Earth is 1, 2, 3. She's not 4, 5, and 6. You're a starseed that has 4, 5, or 6, and you come into 3D. So realize, Holy One, you are higher than Earth. We're not trying to make a point. We're just saying, realize you are alien. You're not from this place. This place doesn't have 4, 5, 6. Okay? Now, in the grand scheme of things, everything's God. We're not debating that. We're simply saying that of a reference to the awareness. So we are realizing this path to enlightenment through these guardian, Ashiana Dean, guardian voyagers. Your indigo child, you're part of these teachings. They're called the freedom teachings, the Terahertz teachings. Even if you don't, not all people agree with that part, but I always gonna be neutral when it comes to that. You can decide. I want to give you a choice and make you aware that there's also, this you could do the Terahertz. So you just have to have your own discernment. You make your own choice. And I've seen a lot of range of people, high level Kalantic KS people, students, because we're all students. We're KS, Kalantic Science students. Now that's a broad term for this. The full spectrum teachings are called the inner Christ, the inner Christos. That's in their language, Christos. We spell it with a K and we place a Y. Christos. So this is the Lyran way and Uhazi language. So we're bringing that in, okay? And I just say, as your brother Thavian, hey guys, you should be speaking Lyran every day. As much as you know, try to keep repeating it. And this is part of your DNA awakening as a Lyran, as someone who's part of Lyrans, okay? Because we're the indigo children, you're blue flame. That's Eluhai. If you're not blue flame, that's okay too. But you're not indigo child. So the indigos are coming from blue flame. They have blue skin. Their aura is almost like blue, but it's more indigo. See, you realize the connection? It's a consciousness. It's a DNA. And yes, if you're indigo child, hello, you have minimum 24 strands up to 48. 48. That's the maximum. I'm like, yes, because there's some indigos that have 36. Some have 48. So it just depends on your chakra. What's in your DNA, Vato? What's up, homie? What's going on? So this is a live broadcast, so let me say hello to all of our live visitors and guests, our sacred guests. What's up, Vatos? Code Alignment in the house. What's up, Vatos? Do I address you by ma'am or sir? Glad to have you, Code. What's up, Code? You should have spelled it with the K. Mana Lisa. Wow, such a cool name. What you doing, Holy One? Much respect, Mana. Thank you for being a member. Moko, yeah. Grayson Prato would like shielding practicing. Oh, there you go. Who's in the house? Code or Voyager? Can you help this gentleman out or Holy One out? Barefoot, Sungazer. One moment, Holy One. Coming right up. Machiwa. Paul King in the house. What's up, brother? What's up, homie? Love you, brother. Or I gotta make sure I get the... Hey, you guys, if I get your gender wrong, don't be offended. Some names don't have gender. I don't know sometimes. Or I'm just confused. I don't know. Voyager gave some links, vatos. Get lit. You're lit, I mean. Vato family, welcome, says Starman, brother. Machiwa. I'm so happy to have you guys around. And I just wanted to remind you guys that, just gently remind you guys that we have chat guidelines. I thought I put them in the last video, but I noticed I didn't. But they should be in tonight's video in the description below. And anyways, Voyager and Tammy and I don't know if she's usually sometimes busy, but Shining Light is sometimes pops in at least and says hi, or at least. And we could have Klaus come in, or Leo, or yeah. I haven't actually. Well, never mind. Okay, so yeah, so we're just wanted to remind you of that. Sorry. So I love you guys and much respect to you, and I know that causes some people some rough feathers, and you guys, it's out of necessity, really, and we have to set a standard to some degree because we've learned from experience that people are trying to destroy the channel. It's an attack, So, and it's what you call, it's like there's more than one person that it's doing. It's like a group of people, and we know that it's the same with Ireland. She gets the same type of attacks, and so we smart up and say, hey, we talked about this, and say, well, we got to make some guidelines, you guys. So that's all we're saying. And I know that not everyone's gonna like that, but that's usually probably because you're the ones that are, it could be because you're one of the ones trying to be aggressive or negative, or just trying to. You guys worded it perfectly. It's worded in the PDF. Take a look, you guys. I love you so much, and thank you for being here. You're a gift for being here, and I just want to say, because I feel responsible to you guys as a community. I feel I just have to say nothing. I'm not bashing on this person. I have no negative energy towards this person. That's not my way. That's not the Christos path. But I have to say a public, just real quick. We had affiliation with Candace, and now she's become very negative and dark, you would say. And so I'm only going to say this once. I don't need to say anything more. Okay? So, yeah, I'm not going to say anything about it except that this is not acceptable behavior from a guardian who's claiming to be a guardian, at least. And you guys, she was lively and funny, and she was knowledgeable to a degree, but she also was heavy into the occult, and it showed up. It showed up, you guys, and now she's bashing us as a group, and publicly. So that's all I'm doing is saying, hey, we don't have affiliation with her anymore as of today, April 7th. So whenever you're seeing this message, whatever comes out of her department, hello, we don't have affiliation with her since today. Thank you. It was very dark. Just have to say it was dark. By several witnesses. It's okay, so that's all. Machiwa. And everyone is God's sovereign free. I wish for you the greatest healing if you need it, and guidance in your path. Success in your path. So, and with love too. Okay, there was some positive energy sometimes. So hey, we gotta cut cords, and that's what we do as guardians. And we don't enjoy that. We don't celebrate that. Thank you for hearing this message. Machiwa. Chikaima. So, blessings to all of you who are guardians, who are in here, and again, every day almost, when you can. So that's a gift to everyone, actually. Your presence is important, you guys, because we are coming together as a group. This is done by a group, not just one super person. It's many of us combined in our presence, in our mindfulness. Okay? That's one of the 12 qualities and virtues of a guardian. You're following this. You have a principle. The Christos people, the Christos consciousness has a principle. And so we have to uphold that. Not like it's a bad thing. If you're truly vibrating love and light, and you're part of the law of one and the Emerald Covenant and all this, well, it shouldn't be an issue. That should be, hey, of course. Right? So, but yeah, we have to move on with this. If we stay down there, if we stay down in these vibrations without guidelines and just let it run amok, that's cancerous. That's like I don't want to say the other word, hashtag, but this is something this is anti-life. It's destroying, corrupting, distorting. We don't want that. We're Christed beings. We raise the bar. We want to live in the raised bar. We don't want to be here. We're not. We're giving the teachings to all. Doesn't mean we have to hang out. You know what I'm saying? So we do that with love, because love for our community, love for all involved. And so this is important. And it's also should reflect in your own life, holy ones, that sometimes you have to let go of people. It's called making boundaries, cutting cords. Hello, not anymore. Finalized. I mean, if you had an internet cable and you cut that sucker, it's finalized. Severed. Goodbye. When you speak antichrist, no more. I mean, you went past rude. You went past disrespectful. Now you went into this dark energy. And it's funny how the dark energy will point to the guardian group and say, we're the Satanists. We're the Lucifer. This ignorance. You guys decide. I love you. Much you. So, and also, if I become, successful, these people, type of energies, consciousness, wants you to be unsuccessful. And they will be into the occult and cast spells and that. That's why what have I always been telling you guys regularly? You want to be having prayer and protection regularly. And I mean every single day. No matter how spiritual you think you are. You should always be doing energy work, protection work. And have it down, man. Do. You got it down. You're doing it too, bro. So, this is required. It's a spiritual warfare, as you can see. Right? So we must guard. Why do you think we're called guardians? Because we deal with this consciousness. And we still stand in Christ. We stand in light. Okay, they can speak their serpent tongue. Keep on speaking, serpent, snake. Because we know that consciousness. We talk about it. We make videos about demons and fallen angels. Their qualities. What do they do? Narcissists. Psychopaths. So, this is part of enlightenment, vatos, is cutting cords. Making boundaries. Hello, see? No, right there. That's what's required. We've been talking about vampiric energy for a reason, because it's rampant. And hey, you're starting a guardian group and teaching about Christ teachings, which is this law of one, all are one, the inner Christ, not the outer one. A whole different principle than some of these religions, right? Most of them. You just have to check what someone is speaking. Check. See yourself. Because they expose themselves by their behaviors and words they choose. And you'll see these in consciousness just start to go into this hatred now. They'll go into lower vibrations of hatred, and then they'll go into this wickedness. That's when they start casting spells and stuff. That's what the darkness does. So you stand in your protection, your shield of light. Armor. Your armor of light. Because you have this, holy ones. You are protected. when you keep standing in your purity. You don't want distortions in your thinking, in your emotions. We have a principle, and I was going to say we know it's not easy, but we stick to our some perimeters, you guys. I mean, when you see this freaking energy just, the principles of love, of guardianship went out the window or something, or were never there. It's like, whoa, either you're not yourself or you are yourself. Both are not good. So, I don't know if anyone got that. Sound like a contradiction, right? Anyways, we sticking to a standard, and it's quite comfortable for me. My vibrations love to be within a principle. And they will mock us, the darkness, the fallen angelics. They will mock you, and they will make strategies on you. See, this is darkness. Okay, you don't have fear, you don't have guilt, you don't have shame, you don't go into hatred and wrath. Okay, you recognize that kind of energy, and we call anger going into burning anger. Step up from normal hatred. That's why we got angel, but there's archangel. Well, there's fallen, would say dark soul and dark oversoul. Machiwa. It's a spiritual warfare. We can still find time to have joy and peace. What's up? And love, right? But part of your time is going to go from this to warrior mode, protector mode, guardian mode. Right? So, like in the movie Avatar, you have these beings, peaceful, loving, beautiful culture. But they can get ready for war and protect their people, their land. Go back to peace and joy and love. Go back to war if they have to, if they're being attacked. You don't want to. That's not your way. But you had to become a guardian too. It's part of our job. It's part of our task. Realize we are guardians. And part of that sacred task of guardianship is of Earth. And the planets, you would say Earth's, our mother's chakra, her stargates. So, Machiwa. Much love to you guys. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for sharing space with Christ. All of us in a group. We're Christ. What's up, vatos? Machiwa. What am I doing? How did this happen? Are you guys getting me? I wasn't paused, was I? All right, Tammy's in the house. What's up, Tammy, sister? Indigo Starseed. Patrick Ryan. Bruh, what do we do about fossil fuels? Stop using them. Can you just think of pouring fossil fuels on your face? Pour some black oil all over your face and tell me if that feels natural at all. Any bitty bit. Stop using them. Go to a different alternative energy, which is placed into some category like fringe or weird. When it's the opposite. It is the natural way. What this is, that is completely, utterly unnatural. Sorry for the analogy. I just thought I had this visual. It just came in, and that's code. That's ping. Machiwa. Let's dance, man. Yeah. Ooh, I'll just put some music on, and that's what my new studio will be. And when I say studio, I just mean a large room with the green screen. I don't have that yet. This is too small. It got smaller. Dang. Anyways. I might choose to go the route of renting, but it sucks, right? Because that money does shit. But I've been in here too long, so I'm ready to move beyond this. If anyone has any houses for rent in Arizona, let me know, because I want to stay in Arizona. But I hope that wasn't my camera, was it? Was that my camera, guys? Let me push F5. Machiwa. It's Savatos. Yeah, I got you. It doesn't look black yet, so it wasn't my camera. Because it makes a little sound when the camera shutter goes off. All right, Vatos. I feel good. I feel happy to be with you guys tonight. And I'm not trying to do it every night, but if that happens, that's just because it happens. And you guys don't have to come every night. I'm glad you're here, though, right? Tammy! Eternal truth is available to those that have the courage to be integral. We are one love, and so powerful in that love. Honestly, everyone is required to protect ourselves now. Thank you, sister. Awesome. Yes. Yes, we want, this is just simply a transformation, you guys. We've been talking about it. Have we not been talking about for a year transformation? This is transformation. Becoming detox, becoming healthy, like alkaline diet. You guys can recommend healthy diets. When you ask my opinion, I tell you my opinion is alkaline diet. And it's easy to look up, just do research, because it's about acidic and pH level of food and vibration. And it's a high level of energy in the food in an alkaline diet. The foods that you eat in an alkaline diet are the highest level of energy. And I believe it was by Dr. Sebi. So I'm not giving medical advice. I'm simply telling you my testimony. Personal thing. I love you guys. So anyways, honestly, I'm weird right now because I'm only eating one meal a day and fasting the rest. I'm trying to purify my body. I have this cyst, and but I would still do it even if I didn't have this. I'm not doing it for that only. I'm doing it because we all need to detox heavy metals and nanoparticles and all that crap that could be part of your field, man. So, and not to mention, I know that Kilanta, I've heard Ashiana tell us that Kilanta, or Cathara 2 and 3, and there's a 4, but if you knew those, you would be able to eradicate all those with technique. And I'm sure you can learn more, but I'm just telling you that in Kalanta, there's a whole bunch of knowledge in there. Spiritual gangster powers. It takes effort. It's hard to understand if you're new, but you can do it. I'd like to get confirmation. Would you guys consider Tantri Ahura KDDL1 to be beginner level? Is that good for beginners, or does that still need to be like into other material? But anyways, you guys can look on Ashiana Dean's website, but she goes by Yasha RES, and you will find that references to those courses. And she's not speaking publicly anymore. She's mostly private, or she's just doing some live streams every now and then. As far as I know, it's not like often, but things have changed, and I'm sure Tammy and Voyager and you guys probably know more what's going on with that. And so, you guys can check it out. It's up to you. There's a paywall there, or you can find it otherwise. But just realize that we all need information of Ascension, and I know that if you're not into that material, Sliders is also well known to be excellent. A few people, I'll leave a caveat. A few people say they don't like Sliders 12 for a few reasons. So just realize the last one, the 12th one, you choose. You have discernment and check for yourself. I just make reference because some people have no idea about this stuff, and I'm just learning it because of some of our vatos here. Excuse me. And we're just hyper multitasking now. You guys can ask. I know for sure, like Voyager and Tammy and the gang, we're all like constantly on top of it, man. I don't know how you guys earn your living, but I try to merge it into my teaching, into my spirituality, so I can be at one rhyme, one reason, and it's like you love what you do now. So some way, if you guys can earn a living, because there's nothing wrong with that, you guys. There's no principle saying that you must be poor. You can earn. It's called exchange of energy, and until we have a new society and a new financial payment system, where guardians are going to have a new type of, exchange of energy. There's some form of exchange of energy. Your brother, your sister put time into this. You spent time doing that. You guys exchange energy. So we can exchange energy, vatos. And if we have to use money until it goes to something else or whatever, we're not serving Satan if we're using money. Realize that we understand the principles of money, and it has a lot to do with consciousness and what you put into it and how you understand it. What is it for? You can go into that stuff, what's it based on, the Fed and all that stuff. I don't use hashtags. But, but come on. It's all about energy and you being able to function in this world to do service. You're here to do service. If you're not around the people you're trying to do service to, what are you doing? You're doing an injustice. We have to be down here with them. In this, what we think is false, we have to go to the false levels. Hello, we're behind enemy lines already. They have control, you can see. They have the power in this, you would say, in the illusion. That's what the elite are. It's a minority, a super minority. The elitists, dark illuminated ones. So we are going into more political. I don't want to, but sometimes it runs into the political. They have a creed. You can see it. It's plain as day. Check our creed. It's a lot better. I guess it's a matter of preference, right? Like, dude, I can say when I was a young man, or whenever kind of man, I would look at porn sometimes, but now it disgusts me. It's like, or profane. I used to cuss a lot. Now it disgusts me. Not like if you do it to me, don't worry, I'm not going to be upset at you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for my own self. You start to change. Well, eventually you're going to care about this so much, you're going to make changes in your diet, even if you don't want to. I felt the same way. Look at me now. I'm fasting most of my time. I'm having a smoothie that's healthy. Or I realize that honey is acidic. Yeah, it has properties, but I believe it's acidic. So I've been putting that in that cucumber, or not cucumber. Anyways, it's one of those green smoothies, and that it's really amazing. But and I understood that cinnamon, it's acidic, but when it's digested, it's alkaline. That's why it's alkaline. And because there's hardly anything you can do that's sweet, but cinnamon kind of fits the bill, right? So I know there's also, not all cinnamon is made equal. There's different kinds of cinnamon, and one of them has cyanide in it. So you have to do your research. So, but because you find these things like in an alkaline diet, one of the things you could use to sweeten stuff is agave syrup, or it's called date syrup, or date sugar if you can't find date syrup. I found the syrup. You can find it. I ordered it online. So that was good, but with those chickpeas, garbanzo beans, those were awesome with that. I got to be doing some of my shows on. Well, see, when I get out of this small room, I'll have a kitchen and stuff, and I'll film some stuff about things that benefit my lifestyle now, and some of you want a healthy lifestyle. And you guys, believe it or not, fasting is part of a healthy lifestyle. It's part of a spiritual health thing. Honestly, we'll evolve into breatharians. I'm not going to, predict when, but I know eventually we will be. That's what we are, because we don't need food in the future. We don't need to eat food. Our bodies sustain ourselves naturally through energy principles. We are breathing the energy from air particles, from oxygen, from prana, life force. It's in the air. And we know how to harvest it, you could say. This nectar. Chicas. Mochiwa. This Christos. Mahai. What's up, Vato Locos? How you doing? I'm feeling good, you guys. I'm feeling happy. I just terahertz this area, and it feels sore right now. I gotta put lotion on it. Is there a healthy, a healing lotion? A certain kind of cream that can help it, cool it down. Because we use heat with Terahertz, the wand, and I literally shaped like a blow dryer. So my body gets red when I use it. But you get used to it. It sounds bad, but it's using heat. You want the heat. What do you think people do with the sauna? There's something healing about raising the temperature of the body. In that process, there's a healing. In that state, there's a healing process. People have found it out. And so this is blowing hot air, but you can turn the dial to the level of how you would say, like a hair dryer has different settings. Like this, it has different settings, different intensities that you can handle or not. So, anyways, you guys want to be these wands, magic wands. I put that link in the description of the video. That's one way to support your Christos avatar. But this is truly something I personally use every day, guys. Not just for my problem, but for regular health reasons. Like, you don't need to be sick to benefit from this. You can use it to enhance your body. And you know how I use the computer all the time? Well, it's taking care of my pain on my hands. Like, I don't have like arthritis or nothing, at least, you know. But I feel some things sometimes a little bit, and I use the wand and it goes away. I know it works. I mean, I wouldn't suggest it unless you were, I knew it myself. And plus Starman knows, he's here, right? If he's still here, Starman knows what's up. And it's got some freaking unbelievable amount of testimonies. And I just did research 2 months ago, but already today you can see so many more testimonies. It's insane. So the freaking thing is truly amazing. I'm glad I didn't make a mistake with it. So, I mean, we still gotta see my whole cyst disappear, but, you know, I know that through consciousness and we can heal ourselves and even serious ailments. You must believe that there has been miracles in healing diseases, and, you know, I can't use those hashtags, but you know what I mean. There's been miraculous healings that the doctors can't explain how it's possible. Like, they saw the patient, they did some x-rays, or they knew they had some disease or something, but then it's gone. They had no explanation. Like, they checked the person later and it's gone. How does science explain that? They can't. So you get in a conversation with someone telling you to go to the doctor. Hello. Right there. So, is that Starman? Starman! Yeah, it uses scalar and crystals. And you can see the crystal. Just by looking through the hole, you can see the tube. And so, actually, if you happen to drop it, you could shatter the crystal, and then the device is useless. I've never even slipped it out of my hand or nothing before. And it's smart to think about what floor you're under, like maybe carpeting, or just be smart. But yeah, it's amazing. It's freaking amazing. I just think, unfortunately, this issue is going to take a while. And I put that, some type of oil around that area too. I'm trying also the healing techniques. I'm doing a lot of things. And one of them is staying off of sweet things. I mean, I gotta try to do that, because that sugar would feed stuff like that, you know. Yeah, you said it, brother. And the link is in the below, and you guys can find out more information. You follow the process, and it will even show you a lot of the studies and testimonies, and you choose, you decide. Machiwa. This under my left nipple is a cyst. So that's what we're trying to heal right now. I'm trying to heal that, and we'll see. You know, I will see in 2 more weeks. I'll check with you guys. I'll feel for it and see if there's an improvement. So, and I've been getting some good sleep and stuff, so it hasn't been too bad. And so, yeah, it was weird because I had no clue. It was on one of my lives. I was just like, normally I go like this, and then I felt it on my live for the first time, and then I was ending the show. I'm like, what the F? So I just found out recently, like literally like maybe a month ago, 3 weeks ago. So, but anyways, it's part of your spiritual journey is maybe for whatever reason, right? Different reasons, you have to deal with an ailment like this. Well, this is energy. There's an energy blockage. This is a sign of a blockage, and it could be because of inflammation from the smoke. So that's why I started developing an issue, I believe. So that's all just a personal theory, but it seems like my best explanation so far. I'll keep zapping it, and I'll keep on eating healthy, and anything else, because that's what we do. We heal ourselves. We learn. It's not scary. You just do it. Especially if there's a need. And there usually is. So we got to be serious, you guys, about all this stuff. And become, masters. We'll kick some major ass. Theoretically speaking. I'm just saying, we'll be able to do some profound movement of energy by that time. You guys will be little Jedi adepts, So, because we did change. Oh, wow. Transformation. Oh, surprise. Metamorphosis. Hello. Check that out. Holy ones. Wow. Yay. Yeah, okay, Kelly. Forever stuck at work. Miss you. Vatos. Thank you for the 9s, Holy One. 999. I love that. Much respect, Kelly. Thank you so much. You're awesome. And have a good day at work. We miss you too. That was awesome. Another topical. Okay. I'll have to check that out. Never heard of that before. Thank you. Yeah, blessings to Kelly. Jamina SM. You will be surprised how pain and ailments Central Sun. You mean like sun gazing? Is that what you mean? Starman, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Starman's cool, right? Thank you guys for being here on the path to enlightenment, transforming your life from within. So we're learning about this, and we're gonna take some energy right now. Take some more energy. I'm still vibing with that, but we just want to make a boost here. And man, I feel a shift happening in my life soon. When I get my truck straightened out, I'm gonna be like living a different life. It's just gonna be weird because I don't know how I'm gonna do it without electricity unless I buy a laptop. Because right now my computer cannot do that. So, anyways, I just want to say that I won't have this anymore. I won't be have a squeaky bed anymore. I'll be like in nature or something. Or maybe I will rent a house. I don't know. I would like to. Maybe Starman will hook me up, or his friend, or someone who's in Arizona, something. I have a 1-ton truck, so I can haul something like what I've been looking for is like if I'm not gonna go rent, if I'm gonna try to stay with buying a trailer of some sort, there's something called a cargo trailer. It's a covered trailer, so it has doors, and it can be locked and stuff. So you can take that and convert that into like a RV living thing, which you call a travel trailer. You can take a cargo trailer, which is much cheaper, by the way, and much more sturdier than a travel trailer. So you take the cargo trailer and convert it yourself with labor, or pay someone to do it. Convert the cargo trailer into a living space. You're going to probably want to put some windows if it doesn't have any. And I've learned all this stuff, how to live in nature, and I have lived in nature, so I almost got my solar system to work, but I somehow made the dumbest mistake and got the polarities crossed, and I fried the main device that for the solar system. I had tested it so I know it was working, but then when I went to go light the switch,